Alright guys, this is my Zeus, how to set up a wow, excellent, good start. This is my tutorial for setting up a Zeus slot and a respawn for your players. So first off, you're going to want to find your bad boy who's going to be the Zeus over here. And there's a couple different things in here. You're going to want to go into systems. This is obviously assuming you're using Achilles. I don't know how to do anything else, so you're gonna want to go into here into systems, Zeus, and then there is game master. You want to plop down one of those bad boys. You're gonna take your dude here, double click on him. It's gonna open up a whole bunch of shit. This doesn't matter, that doesn't matter, these two things matter. So first off, you're gonna want to set it as playable. Now you're gonna want every character slot to be playable, so that they're playable. It's overall pretty useful. Role description here, I'm going to type in Zeus, so that people know it's a Zeus slot there, not to get into it. And then for variable name here, this part is important. We're going to go Z Curator 1. Now if you're going to have successive Zeuses, you're going to, for example, so that's Z Curator 1. This guy over here, you can see is Z Curator 2. Obviously that's useful if you have multiple, and you're going to go Z Curator 3 for, I don't know how many Zeus slots you have. Then you're going to go into your little game master thing you put down, and you're going to go to owner, or first, yeah, you're going to go into owner. So the owner, this is going to be Z Curator 1 or 2 or 3, etc. And where it says default add-ons, you want all add-ons, including unofficial ones. Okay, you're going to right click on the game master thing, connect, sync to, just left click on your dude. You'll see these are you'll see he's connected to it. There's the line there, and just put that bad boy back there. And then, like I said, same thing. This guy, he's already got all the bits plugged in, and sync to that bad boy, and that's your Zeus slot set up. A couple of things, like for a medic, for example, you're going to go in and, where is it, ace options, just changes medic setting in there. That's all pretty simple. Same thing for like an engineer, it's in the same slot there, you just set them off at default. Respawns. Respawns. I don't know where they're at actually. There you go, multiplayer respawn position. Plop that bad boy down. There's a couple other things you want. You want to go into attributes, multiplayer, and you're gonna want respawn on custom position. And you'll see there's the list. So respawn west, respawn east. Actually, now I think about this, I've been doing this a bit dumb, but I'm gonna keep going with my way because that's stupid. So in this case, this is blue 4. So you're gonna want, I'm pointing at my screen, you're gonna want respawn underscore west. So you're gonna click that on. Rule sets, yeah, select position. Don't select the respawn loader thing there. That should be that, and make sure respawn counter's on. Put like a couple seconds on there. And you want enable AI turned off. Otherwise, when you spawn in, there'll be 100 AI dudes walking around shouting and being annoying. So anyways, okay. Then with your respawn thing you put down, like I said, that's in multiplayer respawn position. Double click there. Variable name is going to be respawn underscore west for blue 4. I find when you put a name for the respawn point, it goes weird. So for example, on Chenaroos here, so this respawn right now, we'll say like, I'll probably say northeast of Balota. But then if I put a name on it, like the poop, then when you'd be in the respawn screen, it's probably going to tell you there's a respawn for northeast of Balota plus respawn for poop. So We're gonna ignore that. You want the side for blue 4, show to everyone, notification doesn't really matter. That's for vehicle response, and there's no vehicle response set up because that's a mistake. Don't ever do that. That should be that. Oh, I just thought I need to point out when you're play testing stuff, make sure that you don't hit down here the play in single player. Make sure you're up at the top, play in multiplayer. It'll bring up this thing here for a LAN game. So just make sure you do that. Alright, so I just got it fired up here, so you'll see that it's actually being weird. It's telling me northwest of airstrip plus respawn point poop. So this is very inconvenient. This is the kind of thing that I'm saying. I was able to fix this at one point, but I don't know. But should be able to spawn in. I have a default respawn kit for some reason. That's okay. Well, we'll fix that later. Oh, okay. There's an issue that I forgot here with the settings. So I'm in Zeus right now, and so you can see, like, for example, myself, I don't have a little marker. Normally there should be a little marker here so I can edit myself to, like, kill myself or whatever. It doesn't matter as much for players because there's actually not as much you can do for them, but for if I place a guy, it'll you see how there's that little bit there. That's important for being able to edit things. So like I said, it's not as important for players, but let's say I had spawned like 100 units that I needed to be able to edit, and they don't have those. It can be annoying. There's a workaround, but that's stupid. Okay, so to fix the problem of the kit spawning incorrectly, what I think you need to do is go up here into settings, add-on options, and then you're gonna want to scroll until you find Ace Respawn. There's literally 6 million options in here, and that can take forever to go through and set up. If people need it, I can. This is a stupid line of thought. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Anyway, when you're in the Ace Respawn section, you want to go to the save gear. You want to tick that off. So pretty much that's just when you die and you respawn, you'll have the stuff that you had when you died. And I believe that should fix their initial spawns as well. Oh, and also in add-on options, there is a thing for Achilles? Or maybe it's Zeus? There it is. Yeah, so it's Ace Zeus. You're gonna go in there, and you want to add objects to curator. That's what gives you all the stuff. Very descriptive. That's the thing that lets you edit all the stuff that you had placed down. So if you had like a squad of enemies or something like that, then you can't edit them as easily until you put that on. There's workarounds, but that's just that's the better way to do it. So if you're trying to set up a nice little screenshot, let's say I just want to get like these tanks here, I could be like, all right, yeah, I want to get them kind of driving around, right? So it looks like they're driving around in the airfield. You can actually press backspace. It'll hide all your UI, so you can move around and get a nice screenshot if you need to. So anyways, that brings us to the end of this tutorial. If anybody has any other questions on how to do different things in Zeus Arma 3, just leave a big fat old comment, and while you're at that, smash that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell, slap yourself in the face, all that jazz. Yeah, cut. Oh, shit, fuck.